tea is so hot.
There you are.
Wow, it's already 17 on.
That was fast.
So fast. Now it's at 26. Wow. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, and welcome back. Richard's like first in the line here.
Yeah.
Hi, Richard. Did you miss me? Happy New Year's! Yay!
Hi, Christy.
We're going into a whole new year. Woohoo! I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited.
Oh yeah, we need to activate the donate button.
Oh yes, donate button is not activated. Moderator, if you may do that for us. Awesome. Thanks, Mod. Woohoo! My goodness, there's already 445 likes.
Awesome.
It's like you guys know what you're doing or something. Aw, thank you, honey.
All right, we can go over everything. If you
All
like.
right, so hello, I'm Rebecca Dragonheart. I'm a psychic medium, and here on my live, we are going to do some Q&As. It is December 31st, 2022, unbelievably. I've been doing my work now since 1993. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. We're going to do every 30,000 likes because our lives have been pretty crazy busy lately. So every 30,000 likes, we're going to do 5 free questions. You take it away for the rest.
Yes. So if you would like to donate, you can find the link tree by clicking the picture in the top left corner. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you a question answered and a pull from the giveaway bowl. In the giveaway bowl is an extra question, a mini reading which is 15 minutes, and a signed collector's edition copy of The Little Light. $25 gets you a question answered and 2 pulls from the bowl. $50 will get you a question answered, 2 pulls, and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading.
And I think there's 6 in here today. Wait, 6? Yes.
$75 gets you a question answered, 2 pulls, and 2 entries into our big draw, as well as an entry into our bracelet giveaway that is being pulled for tonight.
After this live, or at the end of this live, we're pulling for this beautiful bracelet. It's sterling silver and amethyst, and I made it myself.
Mm-hmm. And all subscribers are automatically entered into the bracelet giveaway. If you would like to confirm your donation, or if you're experiencing any kind of issues, you can talk directly to our live support specialist by clicking the live support button on the link tree. There you can also find all our official links and our website, and you can send your questions there as well, or your extra questions there as well. Please just make sure to start with your email.
Okay.
Also, at the end of the live, we will be pulling for our top gifter.
Top gifter for this one, okay, guys?
Yeah.
And we are also going to be pulling for the bracelet today. So you can kind of see my pile of names in there. So all my subscribers and anybody who did the $75 donation is in here. So we're going to pull one of you tonight to win this lovely piece of jewelry. Woohoo!
All right.
And I think I saw somebody say they missed the donation. Yes, it's... Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
$10 for one.
Somebody answered.
It was.
Thanks,
I think
guys.
it's Jess Fernandez.
If
I remember
okay.
right.
All right. And welcome back, Amber Lee. She said, "I'm here just to watch."
welcome back, all of you.
Appreciate that.
What time is it where all of you are? Let us know. You can just
different time zones, right?
How far away are you from the new year?
I know. I don't understand how it happened so fast.
Oh no!
What happened with Craig?
Amber.
What did she say?
She says, "Oh yeah, Craig's got COVID, so we won't be hanging out."
Oh no, poor guy. That really sucks for him, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here, we need that person's name.
Sandra Sanchez.
Yay, we need to enter into this one.
Look at all the different time zones.
I know. Wow. What does 2303 mean?
23 is 11.
11. Oh. Here you go, Sandra. You're going in for the bracelet here, okay, honey? Good luck. 4:04 New York. Is that PM?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New York
It's
City.
it's like Toronto time.
Nice, nice, nice.
9 p.m. in London, 1 p.m. Very cool.
Wow.
Nice.
All right.
All right, we can get started.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Our first question here is from Mark Andre. Welcome back, Mark. Mark gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator through the link with your email, honey. We'll answer you here on the live.
Mark says, what are Chris's feelings towards me? How does he feel about me?
So currently, still trying to figure out where I want to go with that is how I feel with him. So that's what is going on. It's like, I have feelings, I have expression there, but I'm not sure where I want to go yet. So you got to help nudge that a little. It's easy to do.
All right. And someone said, I missed a live earlier today. Did you already talk about how you manifest?
Not yet. So we were talking a little bit about, going into the new year in 2023, guys. It's super important that we keep our focus on the things that we want. So one of the things that we can kind of get carried away with, and it's hard sometimes to not look at, is when things aren't working out for us. So if we have, say, we have a wish or we have something we really want, and then in the back of our head or in our minds, we're like, oh, but I'm not probably going to get that, or I don't know how that's going to happen, or you have those thoughts that kind of contradict what you're asking for, it does interfere, okay? Going into 2023, it's an instant manifestation year. So it's super important that we keep ourselves open to what we want, what we need, what we have wanting to come towards us, and not look at things that aren't working and not let those intrusive thoughts come in. So I always say when they come in, and this is the way that I was able to reprogram my mind, when those thoughts come in, you just go, oh, that's the old me. That's not who I am anymore. And you let go of that. And you just go, this is how I'm going to focus my thoughts and my attention. So every time it comes in, you just go, oh, no, that's the old me. And sometimes I even do like a big, oh, cancel. Oh, I don't like that thought. And then I switch to what I really want. Okay. And that really helps to move and get you towards that manifestation faster. Okay. And then with the energy of the new year of 2023, it's just so fast, guys. There is no resistance to the things we want, okay? And it's important to get clear on what you want and why you want it. So the why is a very important part of it as well. All right?
All right. Our next question here. Also, yes, Mark, you can save your extra question later for email.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Our next question here is from Laura. Laura gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
My fingers want to work. You got an extra question, honey?
All right. Laura's question is, will my mother-in-law try to come back in our life, and when? How will my hubby handle it? Thank you so much.
Not so well, but yeah, she is going to try. I hear it's going to be in 2023, but it feels like it's around October, November, okay, honey? So we got some time.
All right, our next question here is from Jessica Fernandez. Welcome back. Hi, Jessica, you can put your question in now. I think she might have put it on the live. One second. Oh, no, she just said wishing you lots of light and love.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Jessica, you can send your question to the live here right now if you would like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a $10 one, so no pulse. I'll just write it down.
Just because we've been so busy that every 15,000 likes, we've just been doing it every 2 minutes literally. Yeah. So that's why we went from 15 to 30.
All right, her question is, hi Rebecca, how does August feel about me? And Happy New Year. Really appreciate all your help this year.
Aw, thank you, honey. So definitely strong feelings. I hear a little timid about going forward in a close relationship, but definitely open to it, okay, honey? So don't be afraid. All right.
All right. Our next question here is from Tamara. Welcome back. Tamara gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
All right, honey, you got an extra question, so send that up to my live support operator with your question, with your email. Sorry.
Yes.
La la la.
Tamara's question. Tamara says, "What does work look like for me after my degree? New job or returning to my old workplace?"
Definitely not returning to the old workplace because the compensation isn't enough. I hear you are going to get a really good job, honey. It is going to be about 2 months after the degree is finally in your hands. Okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Jennifer Daly. I'm going to read out a little list.
Okay.
Jennifer Daly, welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. Mm-hmm. Then Tracy again. Thank you as well. Then Bree for Peace. Back again.
Awesome.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you so much, you guys.
And that's it for now.
Okay.
All right. Jennifer Daly gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Jennifer says, "Hi, girls. When does John come home? Does he not feel we are going to need marriage counseling? And I'm confused on why he would not tell our counselor. Thank you so much."
There are certain parts of what he's going through that I think he feels the counselor will try to talk him out of, and I think that's why he doesn't talk to her about it, honey. What I'm hearing for you guys, it's around February, okay? But you're going to be communicating and talking about it way before that.
All right. Our next question here is from Tracy. Tracy says, Tracy again, "How do I control my anxiety and depression under control or to improve my fatigued body?"
So, honey, a lot of it is that you're an empath. So you've got to learn how to cleanse your energy, how to clean the other's energy out of your system. There's a couple of good ways to tell when you have other people's energy in your body. So have you ever had that experience where you wash your hands and your hands don't feel clean? That's usually telling you that you have other people's energy in your body, and you can feel it usually from about here down. So when you have that energy or that feeling, just know that you're holding on to other people's energy, and so you're going to have to do like a visual of like clearing your body, and usually water works really well for us. Washing your hands in the sink with the visualization that you're washing away the energy really helps a lot, okay? Can you get that name, please? And then at the end of every single day, honey, it is vital that you do clear your energy, okay? And that is by having a shower, having a bath, or even just meditating, using crystals, whatever it is, but you have to clear that energy. That's going to help, one, with the anxiety, and it's going to help with the fatigue, okay?
All right.
And who was our new
That
subscriber?
was Janie J. Wolf Eyes. Thank you for subscribing
Janie,
again.
You're going in to the hat.
Someone says, "How do you send an extra question?" Thank you. To send your extra question, and I will just say you only get your extra question if you've sent 15 or more and gotten a pull from the giveaway bowl.
That's right.
To send it, go click the little picture in the top left corner, go to the bio, click Linktree, and at the very top of the Linktree, there's a live support button. There you can send your email, and they'll confirm your donation, and you can send your extra question with that. And someone said, "How many until our free questions? How many more likes for free questions?"
9,000.
9,000 more at 30,000.
Yeah.
What are the perks for being a subscriber?
So you're going to be entered in for a chance to win this beautiful bracelet here. We're going to be pulling this tonight.
Yep.
So if you do subscribe today,
She is subscribed.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, she's already in the bowl.
You're in the
writing
bowl.
her name.
Also, subscribers will get extra questions. We do extra giveaways. There's another one. Do extra giveaways for you guys. Email questions, so you can send an email to me with a question, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
All
Yay.
right. Thank you so much, Mallory. She subscribed for another month.
Nice.
That's what that was.
All right.
Yeah. Some of them are
That's okay. They can go in
repeat
twice.
names. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. How much are questions? It's a $10 minimum donation to get a question answered. Yeah, $15 will get you a question and a poll from the giveaway bowl. $25 will get you a question and 2 polls from the bowl. $50 gets you a question answered, 2 polls from the bowl, and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading.
Which is 45 minutes long.
$75 gets you a question answered, 2 polls, 2 entries, and an entry into our bracelet giveaway for tonight.
For this beautiful bracelet.
Yes. All right. Yes, you can send whatever donation you would like. All right. Our next question here is from Bree for Peace. Welcome back again. Who said $50?
Oh my goodness, Bree! She's like, I want to win. You got 1 extra question. You got her name ready this time, eh? 2 extra questions. So send those over to my live support operator with your email. Here's your name. Can you see it on there? Can you see it on the screen? That's you, Bree, okay? You're going in the bowl. Good luck, honey.
All right. Bree's question. Bree says, back again. Yay. My question is, what's the best way for my wife to lose the weight she gained? It's tough with her MS and it's bumming her out.
Yeah. So definitely I hear doing more frequent small meals is going to help her. Her body tends to hold on to it because she does that fasting and then she eats and then she fasts again. So that doesn't necessarily work for her system. So tell her to eat small meals, fresh foods. So fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, seeds, that kind of stuff. But frequently throughout the day, and it'll totally balance out her system.
All right.
All right.
Our next question here is from Brittany Barker, who has 3 extra questions in her reserve. Is that okay to answer them on the live now?
Yeah, sure, because we're at the early
They've been
part.
confirmed.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Brittany Barker's extra question. She says, "Hey, ladies, I have 3 extra questions in my reserve. Question 1, message from my guides."
Okay, so Brittany, you are very clairvoyant and clairaudient. So they're telling me you see and you hear. It's important that you start trusting that, okay, honey? You're really good at pegging people, and a lot of times what ends up happening is you will get information about somebody and then you override it. So your guides want you to stop doing that and really trust your intuition. You're not judging them, you're judging them for yourself. So when you get that warning, it's just got to be, okay, this person isn't good for me. Not necessarily that you're saying the person is not a good person, just that they're not good for you, okay? So they want you to start trusting that intuition and really going forward without letting people who don't deserve to be in your life, okay?
All right. Extra question number 2. What do I need to focus on 2023?
Okay, so for sure in 2023, we're focusing, I'm hearing business. So there is going to be a shift around the way money is coming to you, honey. And I do get the sense that you're going to be working for yourself by mid-year, okay?
All right, and question number 3. Any message from any loved ones, please? Thanks for all you do.
So I'm going to tell you this. You have a few people who have crossed over that are around you. The one that comes through the strongest is grandmother energy. It does feel to me like she's been gone for a while. So this energy might be an older, like a great grandma or older grandma, because it does feel like she's been gone. She's saying like over 20 years. So you'll be able to guess who she is by that, I suppose. But the message that I get from her, honey, is that she does try to make contact with you quite frequently. She tells me she messes around with the lights and she does play with the electricity. So she'll sometimes make your phone go funky or computers, that kind of stuff, just to let you know that she is around. She really does like your living room setup. I don't know why, but that's what she's telling me. She likes the living room setup, and she sits with you often. So that's not creepy. I know that it sounds kind of creepy, but she sits with you often, especially at night, in the room with you, and is just there with you often, okay? She likes to send you feathers, and she does like to send birds as well, okay? So these are all just validations that she's giving for you so that you know who she is and how she's approaching you. The thing you need to know, honey, is that you have a lot of spirit, like a lot of family with you, and so you're never really actually alone. So it's really important for you to check in when you feel things. So when you have that sense that you're not alone, you got to ask, who is this? Because it does change often, okay? But the grandmother energy is the one that's with you the most.
All right. Our next question here is from Laura. Laura's extra question is, I'm due with my 2nd in August, which is when I should be returning to work from the summer. When I return in January, do you see me returning to the same school I currently work at, or will I be at a new location? Thank you.
I'm hearing it's going to be a new location for you, honey.
All right. Our next extra question is from Jennifer Daly. Jennifer says, is my cousin's daughter Roxy getting engaged tonight?
I hear that it is coming. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen tonight because it doesn't feel like it's going to work out. So it feels to me like the night is going to be too packed with everything else. So it's not going to be the right timing.
All right. Our next extra question is from Tamara. Tamara says, if I'm not working right after my degree, will we be financially stable until I do?
Yes. Yeah, you'll be fine. You guys are going to be okay. Don't worry about that. Bless you.
Sorry. I think it might be the incense.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all so much. We are already at 30K.
Wow. Awesome. Good job, everybody.
Amazing. All right. We'll do our 5 free real quick, and then we'll get back to our list here. Our next question is from Chastity. Chastity says, what changes are coming for me in 2023?
Okay, so for you, honey, I do hear that there is going to be a change in relationship, so hopefully that's okay with you, but I do see that there is a new relationship coming in, okay?
All right, so our next question is from Mallory. Mallory says, any initials for my future person?
So I got an L. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Jenny the Great. Welcome back. Jenny says, any messages about my relationship? My boyfriend is going through something with his oldest daughter.
So I hear that you guys are going to be able to come through it strong, honey, so don't worry about that. He definitely does need extra support there, is what I hear. But there's not much that you can do to change the situation, okay? So you just got to be there to support him.
All right, so our next question is from Daphne. Daphne says, which month do you see my dad moving overseas? And is it going to be to the U.S.?
So I do hear he is going to move to the U.S., yes. It's about 7 months away is what they say. Okay, so not quite yet.
All right, and our last free question just for the moment is from Isha, or Asia, who says, is love coming my way soon?
4 months. So is that soon? I think that's soon, but 4 months away.
All right. Thank you all so much for getting us to 30,000 likes so fast. Our next goal is 60,000.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to read out our list here.
Okay.
Our first name is Ashley Shipsky. Welcome back. Then Paramedic Michelle. Welcome back, Michelle. Then Kayleen Rodriguez. Welcome back, all of you. All right. Ashley gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
1 pull?
Sorry, 1 pull.
I was coughing.
That's fine.
I didn't quite hear you. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Ashley says, am I still on track for a job soon?
Yes, honey. Yeah.
That's
It's coming.
good.
It's right around the corner, your guides say.
All right. Our next question here is from Paramedic Michelle, who gets 2 pulls from the
good
ball.
job. All right. So we got 1 extra question. Keep down. And 2 extra questions, honey. So just go up into my link tree and send your extra questions to my live operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. Michelle says, any messages from my guides?
Okay, so Michelle, with you, honey, you've been opening up over the last 2 years. They're saying specifically, you are a healer. You know that part about yourself. So it's really important to know going into 2023 that you got to start working more in your spiritual gifts, okay? So from a spiritual standpoint.
All right.
All right.
That was Michelle.
Yes,
Yep.
paramedic Michelle, yes.
All right, our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez, who gets 2 pulls.
Oh my
from the ball.
goodness. All right, 1 extra question. 2 extra questions, so you can send those up to my live support operator with your email.
All right, Kayleen says, hi Rebecca, it's Kayleen. These sets of questions on the behalf of my mom, Idania. Ooh, that's a nice name, Idania. When and where will Idania move to Florida?
So I hear not until October, honey. Okay? And it is Orange County? I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's a place.
Oh, okay. Like, I don't know. What does that mean?
That's okay. All right, our next question here is Paramedic Michelle's extra question.
Is that her extra question?
Maybe. Any messages from my guys? Did we answer that
Yeah,
already?
we answered that.
She
It's
said
just a
Happy
double
New Year.
thing. Oh, Happy New
Yeah,
Year,
it's
honey.
just a double.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here then is from Christina Alejandro. After that is Sandra Gijosa. Welcome back.
Nice.
All right. Christina says, hey, love, you mentioned we are going to reconcile, but I wanted to ask, is he focusing on himself or is he dating someone right now?
I don't hear he's dating anybody right now. So definitely focusing on himself. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Sandra Gijosa, who gets 2 balls from the giveaway ball.
All right.
Oh my God, she is moving to Orange County.
No way.
That's so cool.
Extra question. I don't even know what that is, to be honest, but that's okay. And you got another extra question, honey. It's
All
weird.
All right.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
there-
Sandra says, my son is speech delayed. Any advice or directions on how to help him out on that?
So relax, don't worry, honey. He's going to be fluent soon enough, okay? You are definitely going to need to practice and do a little bit of support there, but it's all going to work out, so don't stress too much, okay? He's going to be fine.
All right. Stephanie, we can double check after the live if we got your email for sure. I'll write your name down just so we remember.
Okay.
So did you get my email from earlier?
I didn't get an email before this live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question, one moment, is from Ashley Shipsky's extra question. Ashley says, will I get engaged in 2023?
I hear it's going to be 2024 for engagement for you, honey, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Sabrina Motion. Welcome back, Sabrina. Then Christina Alejandro again. Thank you so much. And that's it for now. All right, Sabrina gets 1 pull from the ball.
It's fun to say that, hey? You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email.
Yes. All right, Sabrina says, hello again, ladies. Any messages from my past loved ones?
So I do hear there's a male energy with you. It does feel like it's more of an uncle energy. It's family for sure. It feels like an uncle energy. Showing me cars, mechanics, that kind of thing. So that's usually just their way of validating it's them. One of the things that I hear is I check in on everybody in the family. So this is kind of a family message. I'm still around and I really appreciate that you remember me and talk about me. So don't forget about me is the thing I hear. So that's the main thing I hear. Definitely pops in and out of your life. So it's like you and other people. There's a lot of people I visit is what I hear.
All right.
Yeah.
I do see a lot of people asking if we got their donation. If you have sent a donation and you haven't heard your name yet, please don't panic. Right now the wait time is about 5 minutes. You can always confirm your donation with our live support specialist at the top of the link tree. To get to the link tree, click the little picture in the top left corner, go to the bio, click link tree, and at the very top is live support.
That's right.
What are the donation tiers? I will go over that one more time.
Okay.
By one more time, I mean probably 5. If you'd like to donate, again, go to the link tree. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you a question answered and a pull from the giveaway bowl. In the giveaway bowl is an extra question, a mini reading, which is 15 minutes, and a signed collector's edition copy of The Little Light. $25 gets you a question answered and 2 pulls from the bowl. $50 will get you a question answered, 2 pulls, and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading. $75 gets you a question answered, 2 pulls, and 2 entries into our big draw, as well as an entry into our bracelet giveaway that is being pulled for tonight.
This is the bracelet for tonight. It is amethyst and sterling silver.
And all subscribers are automatically entered into the bracelet giveaway.
That includes new subscribers as well on the live.
And again, if you'd like to confirm your donation, if you're experiencing any kind of issues, or if you have any extra questions to send, you can go to our live support specialist by clicking the live support button on the link tree. Please make sure to start with your email.
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Claudia Russell. Welcome back. After Claudia is Matthew. After Matthew is Amanda Snover.
Welcome back, everybody.
All right. Claudia Russell gets 1 pull from the bowl.
And you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay? And we will answer you here on the live.
All right. Claudia says, what are David's intentions with me? What are his feelings towards me? When can I expect him to take me out on a date?
So I hear for you it's about 3 to 4 weeks before you guys actually go out on a date, but feelings are definitely there, honey, and starting to build. Be open and receptive. Definitely communicate. That's the biggest thing that your guides say, okay?
All right. Someone said, wait, did I miss my answer? Tina, we did a Christina Alejandro, if that's you. Maybe. If you'd like to confirm for sure, though, please go to our live support and send your email. Or just type your name in here and I can tell you right away.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Matthew Kenna, who gets 1 pull from the bowl.
Matthew, you got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right, Matthew says, will Amy and I work things out and be back together in the beginning of 2023?
So what I hear is it's going to take some time and it's going to take some proving is what I hear, okay, honey? So it's not going to happen right away and it's not going to happen without effort, okay?
All right, our next question here is from Amanda Snover. Amanda says, Matt always looks at my Instagram stories and likes some of my posts. Is there a reasoning to this?
So definitely finds you interesting. So that's a good thing. And definitely keeping an eye on you is what I hear.
All right. Yes, Christina Alejandro, did I miss my second question? We have 1 Christina Alejandro. Just 1 for now.
Yeah, did she have an extra question?
No.
No?
No. So it's still coming up.
Hasn't come up yet. Just 1 question came through.
Yeah. Yes. All right, our next question here is from, 1 moment. Sabrina's extra question. Sabrina says, has my husband not officially changed his address because he always planned to come back home?
I hear it's mostly because he's lazy, but there is a part of him that does feel that way. It's like, I don't want to have to not have that space. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, I'm going to read out our list here just really quick. Welcome back, Terry B. All right, our next question.
Which Terry B?
Terry
New
B.
Terry B or old Terry B?
Terry B. Terry B.
Terry B. Terry B.
All right, our next question is from Naylene. Welcome back. Then Katrina, welcome back to you too. Then Stephanie Myers, welcome back. Then Tanisha again. Thank you so much. All right, Naylene says, hi there. I'm an empath. How to follow and understand my intuitions and clear my energy as well.
So one of the things that you have to start doing, honey, is start keeping track of it. And start just trusting. When you get information, if you don't really know right away if it is divine or not, write it down, and that way you can see it play out. The more you keep track of it, the easier it is for you to trust that. Okay, that's the main thing. Also, practice on people you know and care about that aren't going to be making you feel uncomfortable or feel like you're being judged for your gift, okay? That is honestly hands down the easiest way for you to start trusting it.
All right. Our next question is from Katrina.
Oh, we have a new subscriber there.
Some cat girl subscribed for the first time. All right, I'll write you down. First, Katrina's question is, Happy New Year's Eve. I haven't heard from Kelly since Wednesday, December 28th. I'm worried about him. Why hasn't Kelly contacted me yet? When will he contact, and how will he reach out to me?
So I do hear it's going to be over text, honey, and it's. I don't think you need to stress too much or worry too much. It does feel like you're going to have contact right away. Okay? Thanks, Stephanie. All right. This is Some Cat Girl. You're going into the hat for the pull for the bracelet tonight. Yay!
All right. Oh, it's Amy, I see.
Oh.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Stephanie Myers, who gets 2 pulls from the board.
Nice. All right. We got one extra question. 2 extra questions. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. Stephanie says, Stephanie Myers, hello again, beautiful ladies. You told me my hubby had upper belly issues. He wanted to know if you had any more about that.
So, what I see happening is when things are going down, there's like a block or there's some kind of irritation in there. I don't know how they would test for it, but I know that they do have the ability to test for it, is what I hear, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Tanisha Walker, I believe, who gets 1 pull from the ball. Or Tanisha. Please tell me how you say it on the live
You
here.
got an extra question, honey, so send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email, and I'll answer you here on the live, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, let me know. Is it Tanisha or Tanisha? Because it's a very nice name either way. All right. Their question is, do you see me moving into Muse Apartments in January? Been trying hard to get in. My friend is assisting me with docs to get it. And if I do, will I be able to maintain it on my own?
So there is a lot of resistance. I'm hearing, honey, that it's going to be a difficult situation if you do get there. So you'll end up having to have somebody there to help you. So it might be that you have a roommate or some kind of a setup like that, okay? So you may want to think twice about putting yourself in that circumstance. Okay.
She said it's Tanisha. I'll remember.
Tanisha. It's very beautiful.
All right. Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez. Her extra question. She says, thank you again, Rebecca. Mom is in tears because she's been wanting to move sooner, and that's the location she chose. These next 2 questions are for her. Extra question 1. When will Idiana get married to Benjamin?
2025, I heard.
All right.
Okay.
And question 2, what do you see for finances for 2023? Thank you again.
Okay, so 2023 is a little slow in the beginning of the year, but I do hear by September things are going to really pick up financially for you, honey. And your guides are telling you just be open and receptive to the flow, okay? Don't try to think of how it's going to happen. Don't try to make it happen. Just allow it to happen, okay? But it is going to start picking up by then. All right?
All right. All right, and our next question is Claudia Russell's extra question. Claudia Russell says, why is my son not talking? When will he start talking?
So some kids, when they're like your son, and I'm going to say very special, they come in a little different. They don't want to talk because they have come from a place where talking is not part of what they experience, and they get to talk with their energy. They get to talk with their thoughts. So when they come down, it takes them a little bit longer to really assimilate into the physical self. And that's all I hear is going on for him, is that he's very intuitive. He communicates in very different ways, not with verbal communication. He's very much communicating with his energy, okay? And it's just going to take him time to assimilate into the body. Some kids take a couple more years than others.
All right. Our next extra question is from Matthew McKenna. Matthew says, what is coming for me in 2023?
So I hear love. A new relationship is coming.
That's nice. All right. We're at 60K. All right.
Wow.
Hold on to that just one moment.
They can put their questions in now.
Everybody can send your free questions in now, but we are just going to answer a couple more here. Richard Gillespie just ordered a copy of The Little Light.
Nice. Oh, thanks, Richard.
Thank you, Richard.
Woohoo.
All right, you down. Does he get a question for that?
Did he get the softer heart?
He got level 3 tier.
Yep. Okay. So,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna do 2 pulls for that then, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We got an extra question. My goodness, Richard, you're gonna have a lot of questions, eh? And you got another extra question, honey. Did he put a question in at all?
No.
Okay. So, Richard, if you want to, you can send your question over to my live support operator. Okay.
All right. One moment here. I just want to find this one. Christina Alejandro. Have you written down?
What are you trying to find?
We're going to reconcile. Dating someone right now. We entered that one. And okay, yeah, this is the other one. I guess we didn't.
You missed it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Our next question here is Christina Alejandros, who says, "Hey, love, do I have any gifts? If so, what are they? And Happy New Year's."
So you're definitely very empathic, honey, and I hear that you're clairvoyant. So that means that you see things psychically. So you got to just trust when you start getting information, okay? Wow, thank you so much.
All right. There you are.
You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Just wanted to write her down. And our next question, before we get to our 5 free, is from Tanisha. Tanisha says, "Do you see me moving into another place or better option presenting itself other than Mew's apartment for January where I live? Rent is very high."
Yeah, I hear you will find something that's more suitable for you, honey. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, 5 free question time now, hey?
1 moment. We just have a couple extra questions
Oh,
before
do we?
get to that.
Okay. That's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Keep putting your questions in because we can easily scroll back.
Yeah. Our next extra question is from Stephanie Myers, who says, she has 2.
Yeah.
One, will hubby get a raise soon?
So it's coming, but it's not until next year. I hear around April.
All right. And her other extra question is, when will we move? Will it be out of Georgia?
Yes, it will be out of Georgia, but I hear it's about 1.5 years before that happens. Okay, honey?
All right.
Yeah.
When we move, it will be out of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And our next question is from Martina So Lovely, welcome back, who says, will Gabe R's feelings get stronger for me as time goes on, and will he eventually reveal them to me? I know he has a crush on me, but I'm inconsistent with talking to him.
I hear yes, honey. And one of the most important things is trying to make that consistent, okay? And it doesn't mean that you have to make yourself completely available, but definitely be open to communication more regularly, okay?
All right. 5 free question time! Good job, everybody! Our first question here is from Sandra. Oh, this is an interesting question. I don't know if this will count as a question, but she says, which piece of jewelry do you recommend for me to buy from your store?
I think the intuitive bracelet for sure.
Okay.
It's the easiest one.
All right. And we'll still do 5.
Yes,
All
of course.
Our next question here is from Churi. Welcome back. Churi says, who is watching over me? Any signs?
Yeah, you definitely have a couple of family members. I do hear that there is a... So, I don't know if it's like a nona, I don't know what they're called, but it feels like a grandmother energy. She feels very old, so she was very old when she crossed over. Itty bitty tiny person. She's very short, and she's watching over you intensely, so definitely being there for you, okay, honey? Just talk to her, let her in. All right?
All right. Our next question here is from... Hello, Mimi. Mimi says, am I protected by a special deity I'm working with?
So I hear you have a lot of protection, honey. You have a very large support team, so you have a lot of spirits with you that are a part of that protecting you, okay? So it's not just the deity is what I hear.
All right. Our next question is from Stephanie Talbot. Welcome back. Stephanie says, is my son lying about what happened to the money he was sent?
No. I don't think that it is a lie.
All right. Our next question here is from Angela Havens. Angela says, will Abel reach out once I'm in town in about 10 days?
I hear yes. Yep.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from AA, who says, any messages from my grandma for 2023?
Okay, so I hear for you, honey, watch for signs. That's number 1. Butterflies and birds is what I'm getting. And take 2023 by the reins, okay? Be in charge of it. That's the biggest message I hear. Thank you, Richard.
All right. Our next question is from... One moment. I just want to make sure that I'm not glitching things out here. All right. Our next question is from Anna Papalia. Welcome back. Then Jennifer Daly.
Nice.
Thank you. Welcome back. Then Millie Raz. Welcome back to you too. Then Carissa.
Nice.
Welcome back, all of you.
Welcome.
All right. Anna gets 1 pull from the ball.
Fun to say, isn't it?
Oh, and I will say our next like goal is 90,000.
There you go. We got an extra question for you, honey. So send that up to my live support operator with your email, and we'll answer you here on the live.
All right.
Oh
Oh no. All right. Anna says, "Will I have any major changes in the new year? Struggling with anxiety."
So there isn't too much that's changing in the very beginning part of the year. I do hear that there is going to be more stability, honey, so you don't need to worry. That's the biggest thing that I hear is you don't need to worry. There's more stability coming in 2023 for you.
All right. Our next question is from Jennifer Daly, who gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
Thanks, Jennifer. 1 pull. Give me 1. I was trying to give me 5. You got an extra question, honey, so just send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Jennifer says, my daughter McKenna has to get on a wait list at Gateway Community College. Do you know about how long it will take for her to get in? Thank you.
So I do hear it's not going to be this first year coming up. Sorry to say, it does feel like it's a bit of a wait, okay? So they go by semesters. The first semester's gone. There's no making it on there, but I do hear by the second semester that will happen, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Millie Raz, who gets 2 pulls from the ball.
For Millie?
Millie.
Okay, we have an extra question. And we have another extra question. Yay! So just send your extra questions up to my live support operator with your email, and we'll answer you here on the live, okay?
All right. Millie says, anything important I should know for the first month of the new year?
So for the first month, keeping your focus the way that it needs to be, honey. Don't get distracted. Don't let anybody pull you in the wrong direction. It does feel like there are some energies, some people around you that do kind of take you off course sometimes. So your guides really want you to focus, because this year is a year where we got to take charge, and we have to really be focused on our thoughts and what we want and what we desire. Okay, so don't let anybody pull you off that path, is what I hear from your guides.
All right.
Okay.
And Carissa, you can send... Just kidding, not Carissa. Millie, you can send your extra questions over to our live support.
Thank you, Richard.
Make sure to start with your email, though.
Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Carissa. Carissa gets 1 pull from the giveaway ball.
All right, Carissa. What do we got? Oh, you got an extra question, honey. So send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Carissa's question is... how am I meant to help people in a big way? That's a great question.
So you're definitely a healer, honey. I do see physical healing, so working as a nurse or doing physical healing is what I'm seeing, okay? So as long as you're in a field of doing that, so the alternatives would be doing things like Reiki, doing things like sound therapy, reflexology, massage therapy, nursing, that kind of thing. But you are definitely a healer, honey. There's lots of green energy around you.
Nice. All right. Our next question is Anna's extra question. Anna says, will me and my daughters be safe and healthy in the new year?
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to worry about them. Or yourself.
All right. Our next question here is from Lizzie's, with a S and a Z. Lizzie's, who gets 2 pulls from the giveaway ball.
All right. So we got 1 extra question. 2 extra questions! Yay! So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. Their question is, will hubby get better soon?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. The list is not long at all. It is about a 10-minute wait time, so it's going fast.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Turi. Welcome back. Turi sent $50.
Nice! Okay. So you got 1 extra question. And 2 extra questions. Yay! So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, Turi?
Thank you so much. All right.
Turi's
question is, hi again. How will the next 2 months go for me? And then they sent their 2 extra questions.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so what I hear for you, Turi, is, the next 2 months are really strong hermit months. So when they show me the hermit, it means that we have to stay cut off from anybody on the outside kind of thing, and we got to work on ourselves, okay? So I do hear meditation, self-help, anything that you can to boost you is what you got to do for the next 2 months, and this is going to help you just become more what you want to be for the year, okay?
All right.
Here
and
is
we have
your
this-
name. Oh, yes. I'll take his extra questions in a second.
All right.
In the bowl. Good luck.
All right. Terry's first extra question is, will me and Mylene have a long-term relationship when we reconcile?
So it feels very much like you guys are going to have a really new start, okay? They're literally showing me a slate being wiped clean. It is definitely going to be a long-lasting relationship because both of you are going to have an opportunity to be the people that you need to be before coming back together.
All right, and their other extra question is she sleeping with other guys or just hanging out?
No, I don't hear that she's sleeping with anybody.
Right.
Not at all. Thanks, Richard. That's fun.
And I will just say again, our next like goal is 90,000 likes. So tap, tap, tap away.
Yes.
Let's get there so we can do 5 more free questions. All right, our next question in order is from... Oh, wait. Just before that, we do have Bree's 2 extra questions.
Extra questions? Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Bree's first extra question. How do my guys communicate with me?
Okay, so they do a lot of different ways with you, honey. I do hear that they give you that where you get pressure in the ear and then you'll have intuitive thought come in. So it's really important to pay attention to that. They like to use numbers with you and they like to use songs. So lyrics and songs that get in your head for no reason, just pay attention to what the words are saying, okay?
All right, and her other extra question is, how will my daughter Bin support herself?
How what? Sorry?
How will my daughter support herself? It says B-I-N, Bin.
Yeah.
Bin?
So I do hear working, it does feel like waitressing. Right now, at least that's how it feels. I mean, some people like waitressing.
All right. And
Thank you,
our next extra question is from Millie, who has 2. Millie
Okay.
says, more info on where my boss will place me when he fixes my papers, and will it be permanent?
So I do hear that there is going to be a position for you. It does feel like it's in an office area, so it does feel a little bit different from where you are right now. It is definitely a permanent position, yeah. Thank you, honey.
All
That
right.
looked like a Borg there.
Oh, yeah, totally. All right, and their other extra question, Millie says, you told me that the girl will contact my husband again. Can I get more info on why and when?
Just because, you know, she likes to do that kind of thing, stir the pot. I do hear it's a few months away, okay, so don't panic.
All right. Our next question is Lizzie's first extra question. Lizzie says, any messages from my dad?
Yeah, so with your dad, honey, he's very strong, silent type, very observant more so than anything, watches from the sidelines. So there, but not intrusive, energetically speaking. I do hear you guys have a lot of dream time together, so it does sound like you guys do visit a lot in your sleep time, and that's where you guys do most of your communicating. But that being said, he does watch over you, and he is protecting you, okay? So he is taking care of making sure things are good for you, okay?
All right. Our next extra question is from Jennifer Daly. There you are, Jennifer, who says, does John believe we are going to have a healthier, happier marriage?
Yes, he does. Yeah, because he's working on himself, honey, and he's seeing difference already in himself. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from... A moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carissa sent her extra question.
Okay.
Carissa's extra question, what role does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu play in my life or my future? Interesting.
So what I hear for you, honey, is it just helps you with focusing your energy. So it's definitely something worth looking into.
That's an interesting...
Question?
No, an interesting thing to do.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Never heard of that.
I've never heard of it.
I know
But-
Jiu-Jitsu, but not Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
I
All
don't know
right.
what the difference is.
Our next question here is from Garrett Jaguars. Welcome back, Garrett. They get 1 pull from the giveaway bowl.
All right, Garrett, you got an extra question, honey. So send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Garrett says, sorry to ask, but any shift in Alexandria reaching out to me? If so, when? Thank you, Rebecca, and Happy New Year's Eve.
So it does feel like it's still the same, honey, but I'm going to tell you this. It can be shifted, and the only way that you can do that, honey, is by being open and receptive to moving that timeline, okay? Get into a meditative state and just say, I'm open, and allow that energy to flow. But I do see that that can happen, okay? And Happy New Year's to you, too.
All right. And they're sending their extra question by email.
Sounds good.
All right. Our next question here is from V. Meyer. Welcome back. Then Terry B. There you are, Terry. Then Maha. Welcome back, Maha.
Hi.
All right. V. Meyer says, does my mother-in-law forgive me? She is deceased. Thank you.
Yeah, honey, and you know, it's interesting because she had a certain perspective that once she crossed over, she was able to see that she was in the wrong energetically, or she saw things wrong, and so she is able to shift her perspective now. So definitely there's forgiveness there and love, honey.
All right. If you are wondering about your donation, you can confirm with our live support if we've received it. There is just about a 10-minute wait time right now, so if you haven't heard anything yet, please don't panic. We will get to you as soon as we can.
Most definitely.
Yeah. All right. And how to ask a question. You can donate through the link tree in the bio. Click the little picture in the top left corner, go to the bio, click link tree, and there you'll see a donate button. It's a $10 minimum donation to get a question answered. Yes, should I go over the rest?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
$15 to get you a question answered, and a pull from the giveaway bowl. In the giveaway bowl is an extra question, a mini reading, which is 15 minutes, and a signed collector's edition copy of The Little Light. $25 to get you a question answered, and 2 pulls from the bowl. $50 to get you a question answered, 2 pulls, and an entry into our big draw for a chance to win a full reading. $75 to get you a question answered, 2 pulls, and 2 entries into our big draw, and an entry into our bracelet giveaway.
Yay! This is our bracelet for this month.
All right. And to confirm your donation, or if you're having any kind of troubles with your payment, or you have an extra question, please go to our live support button at the top of the link tree. There you can send over your email, any extra questions, or any other questions that you have. All right. Our next question here is from Terry B, who gets 2 pulls from the bowl.
Thank you, Terry. We have 1 extra question. And we got another extra question, honey. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay? And I'll answer you here on the live.
All right. Terry says, Happy New Year's, beautiful
Happy
ladies.
New Year's.
What is exciting for me in 2023?
So there's going to be a lot of change next year. Your guides are telling you to make sure you breathe through it, meditate, focus, okay? I think the biggest change for you is going to be change of career. Yeah, which is a good thing.
All right.
All right.
Our next question is from Maha, who gets 1 pull from the bowl.
Thank you, Maha. All right, honey, you got an extra question, so send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email.
All right, Maha says, Yay, another live! Earlier live, you said that 2023 will still be slow, but different than what I'm used to with my person. Can you elaborate, please?
Yeah, so there's going to be more communication, and also you're not going to have to be quiet or secretive, is what I hear. Okay? So much more open about it.
All right. And we do have a couple of extra questions here. First, from paramedic Michelle, who has 2.
Perfect.
Michelle says, the center of my palms, the size of a quarter, have been feeling icy/hot. Is this chakra related?
I hear it is, honey, and I do hear that there is a way to get that to stop. So, it sounds strange, but they actually have you putting your hands on the ground. I don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing, okay? So put your hands on the ground. But I mean outside, not in your house.
Get in the dirt.
In the dirt. Yeah, literally in the dirt. Seems weird, but it's going to work.
I can't attest it. Does feel good. All right. Our next question here is Terry's next question. Terry says, does my grandma or who is looking over me have any messages for me?
So, honey, be yourself. Really step into who you're supposed to be this year, okay? They really want to see you be the person that you're meant to be and no longer be caught up with other people's messes and stuff, okay?
All right. Our next question is Sandra's extra question, her first. Sandra says, I want to get a tattoo in memory of my husband. What should it be and where should I go for New Year's today? So she has 2.
Okay. So interestingly enough, I do see a bird for him, okay? So I would go with that. Put his name there as well. So a bird with his name. Okay, right. And where you should go for New Year's, I do hear it should be with somebody close. So a friend. Okay?
All right. 1 second. Our next extra question is Lizzie's number 2 question. They say, what is the main thing you see for me 2023 to concentrate on?
Okay, so there is going to be a shift in where you live. So be open and receptive to that. And I think for you, it's just trusting that the universe has your back, honey, and just be open to that. Okay?
All right. Our next question here is from Stephanie Stevens. There you are, Stephanie. Then Pethert again, welcome back. Then Naylene again. Welcome back. All right. Stephanie Stevens gets 1 pull from the bowl.
All right. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Her question is, what kind of financial opportunities should I be looking out for in 2023?
So I do see it's like, it feels like flipping houses or something to do with real estate, okay, honey? So investing in that. Definitely going to be a good thing for you. I see you doing that with somebody as well.
All right. Our next question is from Pethert or PetHurt40, who gets 1 pull from the bowl.
It's fun to say, isn't it? You got an extra question, honey? So send your extra question up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. They say, do I have any angels watching over me?
You do. So I do hear with you, Archangel Raphael is with you, honey. You also do have quite a few guides. I see there's 4 with you, and then you have a family member with you as well. So you have a lot of people looking out for you.
All right. We're at 80K.
Oh, my
Let's
goodness.
get to 90. We're almost there. All right. Our next question is from Naylene. Naylene, welcome back. The question is, do you see any love coming in 2023? If so, when? And any guidance from my guides?
So I hear yes, it's coming. It does feel like it's a little bit later in the year, honey. So it feels like it's towards the end of spring, beginning of summer. Okay? Thank you, Stephanie.
All right. Our next question here is Maha's extra question. Maha says, I worked a lot of cutting people off that need to go, especially before 2023. Is there anyone else or anything else that I should cut off? I don't want anyone or anything that could affect me negatively in 2023. I want an easy and light year.
I agree with you. So I do hear there are still a few family members that are a little bit too much in your space. So what your guides do say, honey, is just limit your exposure to them and don't allow them, like, don't tell them about stuff in your life. Those are the ones that you want to keep that stuff away so that they're not interfering or interacting with that, especially energetically speaking. But I don't see too many people still holding you back, okay? You've got that F off energy going into 2023. You're like, no, back off, get away from me. And so they're not going to follow you in.
All right. Our next question here, we're going to do this a little bit out of a list. She said, OMG, I don't tell them anything.
Yeah, you can't.
All right. In order to donate, go to the little picture in the top left corner, go to the bio, and in the link tree, you'll see a donate button. Maha says, when you said, I won't be secretive about my person in 2023, did you mean with family?
Yes.
All right. Our next question here is Terry B's extra question.
Yeah.
Yes. Terry B says, is there anything I need to do tonight to get rid of to start a fresh year?
So what I hear for you, honey, is really write down what you want to let go of, okay? So you can write it down as a list or you can write it down as a letter to yourself. I'm so happy and grateful that these things are gone. However you want to put it, but basically I'm letting go of this energy, okay? And going into the new year, honey, I highly recommend really focusing on what is it you want to see happen in 2023. And say it out loud if you want to, or write it down if you want to, but really get focused on what do you want to see happen in 2023. A big part of it is going to be stepping into your spiritual self, okay?
All right. Our next question here is from, I'm just going to read a little list, okay? From Henna Champsy, there you are, Henna. Then Adriana, there you are. Then Brittany P. All right, welcome back, all of you. All right, Henna gets 1 pull from the bowl.
You got an extra question, honey, so send that over to my life support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Henna says, will I get the job with VPI?
Unfortunately, I hear no, honey. I do see something else coming along, though, that is really awesome. Okay, so don't get disheartened.
All right, our next question is from Adriana, who gets 2 pulls from the bowl.
Okay, we got an extra question. And we got another extra question. So you can send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, hon?
All right. Adriana says, will Daniel show me a sign of some sort of coming closer when we meet up Monday with our son, or tell me anything?
So I do hear that you guys are just going to have a really great visit. It is going to take a little bit of time for everything to work out the way that it needs to, honey, but be open, talk, be sweet, be yourself, you know, and things are going to start rolling. So don't worry about that.
All right. Our next question is from Brittany P. Brittany says, can you give me a time frame to contact James when he'll be ready to communicate and get back together?
So I hear you guys will be communicating before you're ready to get back together, but start communication, I would say, around February, okay, honey?
All right. Also, our timer is done.
Our timer is done.
Yeah,
okay. So we're going to give you guys 5 minutes. We're going to close our donate button so that we can get through all of the questions that are there. So if you do want to donate, you have 5 minutes left before we close that donate button, okay? Just keep tabs. It should be easy enough because it's, yeah. We'll let you know. 5 minutes, okay? There's your alarm. So you got 5 minutes to donate, okay, guys?
Yeah.
So if you do want to get in for the big draw, do that now as well, okay? And or the bracelet draw.
Yeah. All right. I have Terry B's second question here. Terry says, so am I waiting to get your bracelets to get spiritually zapped?
You're already spiritually zapped, but it will definitely help.
Right.
They were very specific to you, and your guides were very clear about what to do.
All right, we do have more extra questions here from Pet Hurt 40 Pethert, who says, will I be switching to a new job?
So not yet. I do hear halfway through the year you will, though. Okay?
All right. Then we have Henna's extra question. Henna says, anything in specific I have to look forward to in 2023?
Yeah, I do hear that there is going to be a change in how your money comes in. It feels like it's a lot more fun. So it's not going to feel like work is what your guides are saying, okay?
All right. One second here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Our next question, just while I'm figuring this out, is from Christina Almazan. Welcome back. Who says, I asked earlier if I would see Sean today. You said yes, but he hasn't texted to hang out today, and I have a party at 8. Do you still see us hanging out today, or has that shifted to another day?
No, I feel like if you message him, honey, message him and see what he's doing. Don't wait for him to call you or message you. Okay? And take him to the party. That would be fun, right?
Why not?
I mean, it's New Year's.
All right. All right. Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez. There you are, Kayleen. Who gets 2 balls from the ball?
There we go. Okay, so we got 1 extra question. And we got 2 extra questions. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey? And then we will answer your extra questions here on the line.
All right. Kayleen says, hi Rebecca, it's Kayleen again. These questions are for my mom. 1, is medical the right career field for Idiana?
So I hear yes. Definitely working with the elderly is what I hear, okay? And it does feel like working in like a hospice situation. So she's helping and assisting in that setting.
All right. And our next question is also from Kayleen, who gets 2 balls again!
All right.
To get some for your mom.
Got an extra question, and what do we got? Another extra question, honey. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Kayleen says, hi, Rebecca. Kayleen again. Here to ask a question for myself.
Nice.
Did I make the right choice ending my friendship with Evelyn? Thank you in advance.
You did, honey. You're moving on. Energetically speaking, you've elevated a little, so you guys couldn't have gone on together. So it was definitely the right choice.
All right. Our next question here. My thing glitched for whatever
reason.
No,
did it? Oh,
so
sorry.
just making sure I have everyone. All right.
Okay.
Our
So
next
we're at
question.
90 now, okay?
Oh, okay, perfect. We're just gonna do a little short list
Yeah,
first.
let's do those guys. Yep.
All right. Our next question is from Marina. Welcome back, Marina Duarte. Then Wolf Eyes. Welcome back to you too. Then Sarah Foxy.
Nice.
All right. Marina says, how is Byron spying on me? And Happy New Year's.
Watching social media is what I hear. Yeah.
All right.
So you might want to just be careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
And Happy New Year's.
And we have 1 more minute for donations to come in.
So 1 more minute to donate, and then we're shutting off the donate button. Okay, guys?
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Wolf Eyes, who gets 2 pulls from the bowl.
We have an extra question. Let's dig down, and we got another extra question. So send those up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. So they say, what does 2023 hold for me?
Okay, so there's a lot of newness. It does look like there's going to be a change in career, and there's also going to be a change in location. So it does feel like you're moving, okay, honey? So be open to it.
All right. And that is it for our
All
donations.
Right. Donate button is being turned off now, guys, so that we can finish our list in time, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and supporting us.
All right, our next question is from Sarah Foxy, who says, will I ever find/meet my biological father?
I hear you're not going to, but I do hear you will meet the family, okay?
All right. And we just have a few extra questions here. First, from Kayleen Rodriguez for her mom. Idiana says, any major changes for year 2023 for Idiana?
So I definitely hear that there is a few things that are going to be big changes. I hear move, for one. Career path is definitely a big part of it, okay, honey? And I do see a new relationship coming in as well.
Right.
Yeah. So that's a lot of changes.
Yes. Second question, how do you see health for Idiana for 2023?
You're perfectly fine, honey. Yeah, I don't see any health concerns.
That's good. All right. Let me just check here. All right, 5 free question time! Yay! Good job, everybody!
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first free question is from Tiff. Hi, Tiff says, what car will we be getting?
A Saudi? I don't know what that is. That's what I heard.
Audi?
No, it was
Saudi?
an S. Saudi? I don't know what it is.
Weird.
That's what I heard. Look it up. I don't know.
All right. Our next question is from Missy, who says, will S and I reconcile? When, please?
I don't hear a reconciliation for you guys. Sorry, honey.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Jen, who says, will Brett ever move his home location closer to me in the near future or away from me?
Not away. Eventually closer, but I hear that it's still a little bit of ways. Okay, honey?
All right. Our next question is from Mia. Hi, Mia, who says, has my husband been having an affair within the last 6 months?
No.
That's good.
Yeah. That is good.
And our last free question just for the moment is from Sandy. Sandy says, when will I get engaged and will it be to Jay?
So I hear for you it's not until 2024, honey. It definitely does feel like that is the right vibration for you. Okay, hon? Yay!
Yay!
All right, our next target
is 120. 120,000. All right. Our next question here is, where are you? Adriana's first extra question.
Mm-hmm.
Adriana says, when me and Daniel had our talk the other day, when he said, where do we go from here? Was he talking about our relationship or co-parenting? Asked him what did he mean, but it looked like he didn't want to say.
Yeah, it feels like both, honey, but especially around the relationship. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Janie Jenkins, or Wolf Eyes, who says, any messages from family or guides?
Your guides come through really loud, honey. They have, they've been around you trying to get your attention like crazy the last few months, okay? It does feel like you have quite the team right now. There's a lot of shifting and changing that's happening over the next 3 months, so they want to be there to support you, honey. So it's really important you pay attention to the signs coming from them. They like to communicate through numbers, but they also do use synchronicities and symbolism with you, okay? So it's really important you pay attention.
All right, and her other extra question is, do I have angels around me?
You do. You definitely have an angel with you. I'm not seeing an archangel, but you definitely do have an angel, and it is for protection more than anything.
All right. Our next question is for Stephanie Stevens, who says, who all is on my spirit team, and how are they assisting me?
I like that. So I see 3 guides with you. I see 2 male energies and a female energy. The female energy is kind of your, she's young, she's artistic, she's definitely very into music, art, that kind of stuff, so that's where you get your inclination for that. The older male energy does feel like your security, so this is where you get your business sense or money sense. And then the other male energy is a little younger and is more about your, we're just going to say that male energy that you have, where you have that, go-getter type of energy. And that's who I see around you right now. All right.
All right. I do have a little list here that I'm just going to read out. Our next question is from Natalie Cannon. Then Amber Lee. Hi, Amber. Then MTMJHS. Welcome back. Then Kylon. All right. Natalie gets 1 point from the ball.
All right, Natalie. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Natalie says, when will William end things with Teresa?
Oh, it's still not for another 6 months, honey. Yeah.
All right. Our next question. The current wait time is about 10 minutes still. It's going still very fast. Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Amber Lee, who gets 1 point from the ball.
Thank you, Amber. All right, Amber, you got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
All right. Amber says... Amber's question, I felt like I needed to ask a question. With Craig having COVID, which was unexpected, when he texted earlier, do you hear when we will get together next? We're both always busy, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, you're going to always be able to connect with each other. It's not that far away, honey. It doesn't feel like he's going to be sick for very long, and it does feel like he's going to recover pretty well. Although I do feel like he needs to take it slow, and he needs to stop and really just take time for himself. Tell him to eat some chicken soup is what I hear from your guides. It's about a week before you guys see each other again. Okay.
All right. Our next question is from MTMJHS 2013, who says, when will I get a new car?
So it's not until the summer, honey. I hear around June.
Right. Yeah. Our next question is from Kylon. Kylon says, I like this girl named Kamari M. Do you see anything with her? Like, I really like this girl. I definitely want to be some more than friends.
So it's going to take you being brave and asking her out. But yeah, I do hear that there is that opportunity, honey. You just really have to, be brave. I know sometimes that can be hard.
All right. Our next question here is... Adriana's next question. Adriana says, if I ask Daniel about our relationship of getting back together on Monday, would you know what he will say?
So he won't be open and receptive to it yet, honey. So you really have to take your time with that. It really starts with building up the relationship again. I would wait. I wouldn't ask point blank like that right now. Okay?
All right. Our next is Kayleen's 2 other extra questions. Okay. Kayleen says, hi, Rebecca. Hi. Can I ask about my future partner's characteristics he has / what month we will meet next year?
For sure. So they're coming in pretty quickly. Your guides say within the next 4 months, okay, honey? So be open and receptive for that. Definitely an outgoing individual. I hear that they are very, tall, dark, and handsome kind of energy. So exactly what you're looking for kind of thing. Definitely taller than you, I hear. I do get that their personality is kind of like a chameleon, so they can fit in any environment. So whether it's out and about or you're in home and with family kind of thing. So he definitely has that kind of a personality. Very generous, very genuine, very truthful with the way that they are, okay? Very much honors honesty. All right.
All right. And her other extra question is, who are my guides? Thank you again.
So you have an older female energy and a male energy with you. The older female energy does feel very much like... I would say more like a mom kind of an energy, so she watches out for you in that capacity, keeps you out of trouble. That's what she says. So she keeps you away from the things that don't work for you. The male energy is more of the risk taker in your energy. So this is where you take on things maybe that you shouldn't.
All right. And our next question is Natalie's extra question. Natalie says, will I get the job at Genesis Laboratory?
Oh, I heard you are going to get that job. Yes. Keep me posted.
All right. Our next question here is from Sandy B95, who gets 1 pull from the ball. Thank you, Sandy.
All right. You got an extra question, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay, honey?
All right. Sandy says, when will I meet my life partner and get married?
So I hear that they're in August. It doesn't look like you're going to get married, though, until 2026. Okay, so they are coming in soon, but not yet.
All right.
All right.
We are on our last little bit of list here.
Okay.
Our next question is from...
Oh, you're frozen. Oh,
that's okay. That's okay. It's just because I exited and went back in.
Oh, I see.
Our next question is from Sabrina again. Thank you, Sabrina. Then Cindy Warner, welcome back. Then Diana Age. There you are, Diana. All right. Sabrina says, will my husband and his best friend Joey also reconcile once we get back together?
No. No, they won't.
All right. Sorry, Sabrina.
It's not for everybody.
Our next question here is from Cindy, who gets 1 pull from the ball.
All right.
Thank you, Cindy.
Yay, blow your horn.
Oh my goodness.
Cindy.
Yay.
It's Cindy, right?
Cindy.
You got a mini reading. Woo-hoo!
Amazing.
So email me and let me know that you won that, okay, hon? Yay, congrats.
That is so great.
That is.
Cindy's question is, will Marcus and I live together in 2023 and marry eventually?
So, yeah, you will. It's going to be a common law situation for a while, I hear first, okay, honey? So don't get too stuck on the marriage part of things because you are going to be married, just not on paper.
All right. Our next question here is from Diana H. Diana says, hey, Rebecca, I have a friend that sent me the exam questions for my chem class from the same professor. Will she use the same questions my friend sent me for her exams?
No, it's not going to be all the same questions, but yeah. So, cram.
All right. Our next question here is Amber Lee's extra question.
Okay.
There you are, Amber. Amber Lee says, do you hear, should I bother applying to the social media marketing job with Sask apprenticeship and trades, or will I continue to move into the marketing position with my branch? My friends are telling me to apply.
Yeah.
My intuition is sort of telling me not to.
Yeah, I'm not hearing to go and apply for the new one. Continue where you are.
All right.
Yeah. And thank you for the swan.
All right. Our next question is from Maha, then from Amy Kyrene. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Then from Jamie Gabrielle. Then Hannah C. Then Deborah Silva. And that shall be it.
That's it?
I think so. All right.
Except for extra questions, right? Yeah.
Maha gets 1 pull from the ball.
You got an extra question, Maha. So send that up to my life support operator with your email.
Mm-hmm. All right, Maha says, to clarify more about the being less secretive, I live a very separate life from my family, and so does my person. Mm-hmm. So in 2023, he's going to tell his family too. Is that a good idea? Our families are very negative.
They are, but here's the thing. It doesn't matter anymore because once you guys come out to the world, it's just going to be a whole new ballgame. Okay? And yeah, you're going to end up having to just be like, we don't care what you have to say. Okay? Thank you so much for that beautiful gift, by the way. Thanks, Beth.
All right, I do see someone saying that they donated and their name came up, but I don't think they heard their question. Laura. Let me see you, Laura. Oh, Laura, you were right at the beginning of the live. So,
do you have a timestamp there or no?
Yeah, I have a timestamp.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. It was 8 minutes into the live.
8 minutes into the live. So when I put this video up, you can go 8 minutes
go
in.
to 7:51.
7:51 and you'll be able to see it, okay, honey?
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Amy Kyrene. Amy gets 1 pull from the ball.
All right, you got an extra question, honey, so send that over to my live support operator with your email, okay? And we'll answer you here on the live.
All right. Amy says, does anyone have a crush on me?
So there are a few people who find you attractive, honey. I don't see anybody with like a major crush yet, but that doesn't mean that it won't develop.
All right. Our next question is from Jamie Gabrielle. Jamie says, how does Ryan actually feel about me?
So I do hear that there are very strong feelings developing, honey. Although not sure that you're open and receptive, so holding myself back is what I hear. Okay?
All right. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Hannah C, who gets 1 pull from the ball.
All right. You got an extra question, honey, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
Mm-hmm. All right. Hannah says, does JB find me attractive and wonder what if? We used to talk, but things phased out.
They did phase out. And I do hear yes. Definitely sometimes there is deep thought about that. Like, maybe I shouldn't have screwed that over or left that to be.
All right. Our next question is from Deborah Silva, who gets 1 pull from the ball.
All right, honey, you got an extra question, so send that up to my live support operator with your email, okay?
Deborah says, is really medicine on my life path?
Is what?
It says, is really medicine on my life path? Medicine, like medicine that you take. It says, is really medicine on my life path? So is medicine really on my life path is probably what she meant to say.
Yeah.
It's like taking medicine.
Yeah.
Or like doctor stuff.
Yeah. I'm hearing yes for that, honey. So I'm just gonna go with the yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know the question's a little muddled the way that it's coming through, but my guides are telling me to tell you yes, so I'm gonna just say it.
All right. And we do have 2 more questions.
Okay.
Our next question is from Dovey. Dovey says, what do I need to know about January 2023?
Okay, so make sure that you're very clear on the trajectory of how you want things to go this month coming up, honey. It's super important that you don't get swayed one way or the other when it comes to work specifically, okay? So focusing your intentions on your stability, okay? Thank you so much, Hannah.
All right. Okay says, hi, are the donations closed? My mom had a question regarding the new relationship for next year.
They are closed, honey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. Our next question is from Paige Howard. Oh, sorry, Paige, you need to send $7 more to get your question answered just because you only said 3, and it's a $10 minimum donation.
I see that Veronica just said her mom is home. Okay, honey, just keep an eye on her and tell her to not be stressful, okay? Tell her to keep sitting down or laying down. Don't walk around and don't be stressed out.
All right.
Okay?
And we do have some extra questions here. First is Maha's. Where did you go, Maha? Okay. Maha's extra question for Fadia, my mommy. Will I get a big sum / substantial sum of money in 2023?
I didn't hear a yes for that. I'm sorry, honey. Thank you so much, Hannah.
All right. Sandy's extra question. Sandy says, my boyfriend and I are on a break. When will he reach out and will we reconcile?
So I'm not hearing reconciliation for you guys, honey, and I do hear you will communicate. You guys will talk again, but there's no reconciliation happening. Sorry, honey.
All right.
And thank you so much, Hannah.
Next, Amy Kyrene's extra question. Amy says, how will 2023 go in terms of my work life?
So I do hear there is going to be an opportunity coming up for you, honey, and it does feel like somebody's going to tell you about this opportunity. You're going to change paths. So where you're working is going to be very different. Oh my goodness, Hannah's still gifting.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank
so
you,
much,
Ashley,
you guys.
as well. Yeah. All right, our next question is Deborah's question. Deborah says, any messages from my grandmother for me?
So I do feel with your grandmother that there is somebody that she spends most of her time with. I hear she comes in when you guys talk about her, so that's mostly when I feel her with you. Not so much on a regular basis because you don't need her anymore is what she tells me, okay? One thing that I do hear from her really loudly is enjoy life. Don't take it so seriously, okay, honey?
All right.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Hannah.
Our next question is from Hannah Cottle. Hannah Cottle says, is JB done with C for good?
I hear yes.
Right. Let me just check here that I don't have any straggler donations. One moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting. Paige, if you want to send in the last bit, I think she's here. Paige, where are you? Oh, Maha said she says thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, Paige, if you want to send over the other $7 through the website that you did, you can do that. Yes. All right, I'm going to read out the list of people that we still have for extra questions.
So our donate button is closed now for the night, guys.
Yeah. All right. If you hear your name now, you can send your extra questions over to our live support or by email, but please let us know which one you are doing. All right, we're still waiting for Mark, who said I believe he was going by email.
It. Yeah.
Paramedic Michelle, you still have one extra question left. Richard, you have 3 questions among your other questions that you have there.
You can send them to email if you'd like, Richard.
Yeah, and Garrett said he was sending to email. So I think that's it.
That's all.
Just Richard and Michelle.
Okay, so we're going to do our big draw. I'm super excited.
All right.
Okay.
I do believe that's it. Let me just double check. No more donations coming in.
No.
I think we're good.
We're good.
All right.
All right. Yay. Okay, so let's do our top
gifter first.
And then we're going to do our bracelet giveaway. So this is the bracelet we are giving away. If you are a subscriber, you are automatically entered. You're already in the hat. If you want to become a subscriber, let me know because you can be entered now. Just we have to know beforehand, okay? This is an amethyst and sterling silver bracelet, okay? And I made it myself. All right.
All right. Yes, and if you want to be top gifter, you go ahead and gift as much as you want. Thank you so much, Hannah. You're awesome. Maha said, after the earlier live, I resent the email with my extra questions that got lost from yesterday.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, honey.
Right. Will there be 5 free questions at 120K? Of course.
Always. I love those glasses. They're pink.
All right. On that note, we just reached 120,000 likes.
You have until the 5 free questions are done to keep gifting.
Yay!
Awesome. Okay, 5 free question time.
All right. Our first free question is from Carrie B. Carrie B says, should I go out with friends tonight or stay in?
Go out with friends. Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Suda. Suda says, is our future in Luxembourg or Mauritius? Thanks.
Mauritius.
Mauritius.
Mauritius. I can't even say it. Mauritius. Did I say it? That's a tongue twister.
All right. Our next question is from Julie McGrew. Julie says, what month will I be moving in 2023?
7 months in. So what is that, July? Yes, July. Thank you, Hannah.
All right. Our next question is from Judy. Welcome back. Judy says, how is it going to be 2023 financially? Thank you.
Okay, so for you, honey, it does feel like more in the summers when your finances start to pick up, starting around June, and then it goes up from there. Up until then, it's just a bit of the same old is what I hear, okay?
All right, and our last free question of the live
for the year.
Oh my gosh, for the year.
It's the last free question for the year. I can't believe it.
From Hannah. Hannah's World. Thank you so much for all the gifts. Hannah says, when is Jay going to ask me to be official?
Here in February, but it is technically official, I think. All right.
Thank you all so much. Oh, thank you for the
thank you.
the
I love the corgis.
Yay! All right, our top gifter today was Adri, baby! Adri!
Baby!
Thank you so much!
You got an extra question, honey, so send that over to my email, which is RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com, okay, honey?
And please send your TikTok username with us.
Yes. Now we're going to do the big draw for the bracelet. If you are a subscriber, you are already in the hat. And then we do have a few paid in the hat as well. Okay, you ready?
All right.
Let's shake that shaker.
Yes. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay. Okay. Kim loves birds.
Oh, yay!
I don't know who that is, but we will message you. I'm going to keep that up so I have it. You won the bracelet!
Kim loves birds. Where are you? Are you on the live? I don't think Kim loves birds.
No, I don't think she is, but that's okay. We can find her and message her. Yay!
All right.
Congratulations and Happy New Year.
Yes, before we move on. Laura, the YouTube video is not up yet, so there's nothing to listen to. In a couple hours, most likely, the YouTube of this live will be up on the channel. When that happens, your question is right at the beginning.
Yeah, and it was 7.51 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's
7 minutes and 51 seconds in.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
thank you so much,
so you can't find it yet.
Not yet, yeah. So what happens is once the live ends, it takes a little bit for it to upload to TikTok, and then I download it from TikTok, and we go from there. Mm-hmm. So it will be at least an hour or two before you can go listen. Okay, honey?
All right.
All right. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm so excited, and I cannot wait. 2023 is an instant manifestation year, so make sure you take full advantage of that. All right?
Yay!
All of you, stay safe tonight. If you are drinking, make sure you have a ride. And I love you guys. Happy New Year!
Yay!